Good afternoon. I'm Sofi from Malaysia. I'm 53 years old this year. And today I will be speaking on benefit of making offerings. Why do we make offerings? Basically, the Buddhas does not need the offerings from their side because they are enlightened. And but we do. We need a lot of merits to pursue our spiritual path. Therefore, we need to make offerings to generate the merits to the Buddhas. And in Tibetan Buddhism, we make offerings of water because water is the easiest source when everyone is poor, and water is easier to get, and it's cheap. It does not cost to get water, so water generally is the offered. And in the olden times, when in India, during Buddha's time, when Buddha went around giving Dharma talks, and people invite him into the house. Before he invite, because they are barefoot, so they will offer the water to wash the feet, to clean the feet, and then next they will offer water for the Buddha to quench the thirst. And they will invite the Buddha in and offer food so that to alleviate the hunger. And they will offer incense. They will offer incense to make the environment smells nice, to get rid of any other smells that may irritate the nose. And they offer flowers because flowers are beautiful, so it beautifies the environment and pleasant sight. And they offer perfume to anoint the Buddha's body so that it smells nice. And they offer the conch shell. Conch shell represents music. So in that sense, Buddha's speech is like music and sound. And so conch shell, when you blow in it, it sounds. So it's offering an offering of conch shell to invite the Buddha to give teachings. And when we offer food, an abundance of food, we are creating the cause for our next life to not be hungry, to always have sustenance, to have providence, that we may be able to pursue our spiritual path without any obstacles. And when we offer flower, it's pretty, so we are creating the cause for our future lives to look good, to have the perfect body, to do Dharma. And when we offer incense, it's nice smell, so that in our next life we'll be in an environment where it will be pleasant smell. And when we offer perfume, is also offering of smell, which our body will smell good, and our speech will be clean. And when we offer conch shell, the Buddha speech, which means that what the next life will be born in an environment where we will receive the Dharma. And the very first person who started making the offerings, who left the legacy to us nowadays of making offerings, is Magadha Zangmo. She was during the Buddha's time, and she was married very far away from the Buddha. And she her in-laws, basically the town that she was in was not Buddhist, and they believe in Hinduism, and the parents-in-law would often invite the yogis and all the priests, and but Magada Zalmo would always extol Buddha's good qualities and share with them all of Buddha's teachings, but they do not believe in it, and they challenged her for her to invite Buddha to the house. And with that, she was very happy. So she set about preparing all the food and cleaning the altar and making the house presentable. And then she went up to the roof and she offered incense together with a praise and request for Buddha to come to the house with an invitation. And Buddha, who was many, many miles away, giving a teaching to his disciples in a group, he received Magada Zangmo's offerings in a shower of flowers on his lap. And he knew that Magada Zangmo has invited him. So he said to his disciples to prepare, and next day they would depart for the village, for Magada Zangmo's place, the in-laws place. And the next day, all his disciples went make their way to the town, and some of them have the speed have the gift of speed, the attainments of speed. Some of them could fly, and some of them arrive on elephants, and whatever form they did, they arrived in the town, and the townspeople there were very, very impressed. And then Buddha arrived, and at seeing him, they were very overwhelmed, and they fell to their knees, and they requested for him for Dharma talk. And in that, Buddha has gave them a Dharma talk, and the townspeople were very moved and requested refuge from the Buddha, and they started practicing Dharma and became Buddhists. In this way, Magada Zangmo has become known as the first person who made offerings to the Buddhas, and till this day, we continue making offerings to generate the merits. And she has also created the cause for all the townspeople to gain, to have the Buddha teach them and take refuge and transform to receive the Dharma and practice the Dharma. So she has benefited the townspeople. And when we make offerings, we should make offerings generously according to our means. If whatever you can afford, offer it through good motivation, without any attachments. When we offer, we don't offer based on selfish motivation, as in, if you wish to eat the pear and you said that I'll offer to Buddha first and then I can eat the pear, that is not true purpose, not true motivation. So you should offer it without attachment, something that you like, but you're not expecting to eat it, which means you're really genuinely offering from the heart. And being poor, it does not mean that you cannot make offering. You can also make offerings that's within your means, as long as you have that pure motivation that you wish to offer the Buddha, and you will collect the merits. And with these merits, you may be able to create the cause for your spiritual practice, and especially into your future lives as well. So this is for today. We make a dedication. Jang yu sen jo rinpoche, ma ge pa nam ge yu shi, ge pa nam pa me pa yang, go ni gon du pe wa shu, to ni dong wa rinpoche, ma ge pa nam ge yu shi, ge pa nam pa me pa yang, go ni gon du pe wa shu, da sun ji ni sa pa ge wa di, tan dan ru wa gu na gam pa dang, je pa je sun no san tra pa yi, tam ping ni po rin du sa se shu, ge wa gun tu yan da la ma dan, dra mi chu ki pa nga lo chu jing, sa dam nang yi ya te ra so ni, do je chang nga pa nga tu so, ge wa di yu du da la ma sang yu ru yu ni, ru wa chi kya ma lu pa, de sa la go pa shu, jogi gya busungapa, josunapa pewala, geki samasi wadang, tungi malo sawasho, radon sungi dusunda, andriwa sungi latine, gewalo santrapai, tampayo riva, gyushi, ni modele sindele, ni megunyandele shi, ni sintatu dele pel, kunjo sungi jingilo, kunjo sungi ngodruso, kunjo sungi trasi, sho, jesunama kusundat michi, nonka trini choju ge padang, losam tempe drome sungi, droe musatato ni gyushi, gawe rawe koe shingam den, pendan dia malu going, Cheren sing one thing sing get so ye shape shi de baru deng yu shi. Hom tong pe ngo tru malu pa den ne da la so du so ko dan den pa lok chana ke pa so shi shu den sa. Thank you.